Welcome, Scorpio. I pulled for you the Knight of Swords. This is describing your openness to the way that you can be in discussion and negotiation with others around shared resources, sharing resources. This is your natural area of activity in the world. Sex, death, and taxes is customarily associated with your sign and this area of your life. You are open to new ideas about how to share what you have in common, your individual resources with others. This is a problem-solving energy that I'm picking up on. This is you perhaps working with experts in the arena of shared resources, as well as you looking at alternative ways to accomplish your individual goals of passing on or passing forward or amplifying the resources that you do have. Hi, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is a full moon in Gemini reading, the full moon on the 15th of December. This is a general reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, where I am featuring a half-off sale through the end of this year. So in the 10th house, the way others see you, your social identity, is the Star card. What an incredible energy. This is really resonating with your rulership, Pluto, having moved into Aquarius just a week or two ago. So this beautiful, powerful transition into a sign for the next 20 years is really amplifying your vision. This is all about your aspirations, your hope for not just a better productivity, more meaningful and significant production of whatever it is you do and the effort or organization you're associated with. But this is about the hopefulness that you bring to your vision or any vision for improvement. So you have gone through a lot. Perhaps something that you are promoting at this time, putting forward, producing, is evaluating, extracting the significance of difficulties that have been endured by you, by your group, by your culture, by your family. Somehow you are landing not through glorification or a lightening of challenges, but by delving into and underneath those. That is the power of Pluto, to move into the underworld, under the surface, what lies there. 90% of our actions are motivated by our subconscious, and you're fully aware and have been deeply engaged in the excavation and the exploration of those subconscious elements in your life, and in many ways in the life of whatever arena you are exploring. And it feels very cultural, very broad, very perhaps ancestral. In the first house, your perspective, the sun. Whoa, this is beautiful. You are actually enjoying the benefits of this very long, arduous excavation that you have been undergoing for at least as long as Pluto was in Capricorn, your ruler, over the last 17 years. So you've been doing this hard work, and depending on your chart, this is your ruling planet. So this process of looking at the hard things about who you are and your experiences is having the benefit of lightening up your load, of freeing you from the fear of experiences or patterns that you see are restricting you, that you understand have held you back. And the amount of joy and exuberance and resilience you're experiencing is actually rejuvenating. It is aligning you with greater creativity, greater imagination, a greater freedom of your imagination. This is a liberation you're experiencing. And this liberation is bringing up the entire collective that you work with and on behalf of, to receive the light, the joy, the sacredness of your effort in understanding that joy, that a pure heart is the point of enjoying the abundance of the world. In the fourth house, your social. This is your family, your tradition, your foundation, certainly your roots. And Ace of Swords is talking again about the clarity that you are pursuing as you explore the underbelly of your experience, culturally, socially, individually, for sure. Because Pluto's your ruler, you're talking about big global themes. You're talking about the planet itself. So the truth that you have pursued that belongs to you has so much a rippling out into the world, into the universe, in a way that is about the pursuit of justice, understanding the big truths that impact us all. The fight for justice, the struggle for equity, for equality in the world, the freedom from oppression, from control, from abusive power. Pluto is the planet of power. And you're finding a lot that you are clearly able to communicate, that you are able to talk about, to present to others, to present ideas, to promote new ideas. This is the opening up of the energy of Pluto in Aquarius to engage technology in a way that helps you translate what you do, communicate, and literally move across the globe in ways that were unimaginable in a lifetime ago, certainly. In the seventh house of your significant others, we have the Lovers. This is always about the people that we bring into our lives, the opportunities that we honor, and the process that it has taken us to recognize long-term benefit. In your honoring of your highest potential, of your pursuit and perseverance through the challenges you've faced, through the process of discriminating between experiences in order to understand what benefits you most, what serves you best, you have identified and the passion, the connections within yourself and within those who, or with those who are able to be aligned with your principles, your vision, and to understand that your job here is to work towards something larger than yourself. The service that you're providing here is yoked with other individuals, with a collective, with a team, in partnership in some form or fashion with individuals or with groups of individuals towards creating and building long-term benefit, resources that are valued and accessible to all people. If this reading is resonating for you, Scorpio, please like this video, share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. So many fell out. I'm going to take the one on top, and I pulled the Patience card. I accept that everything happens in divine order. This is particularly important because your ruling planet takes so long through each sign. It's the outermost planet. It's the smallest. It's not even really a planet, but it's the smallest body we identify as a planet. And its elliptical is extreme. So it can take anywhere from 10 years to 20 years to go through a sign. It's going to be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. It was in Capricorn for about 15 to 17 years. And that's because it comes so close to planet Earth in its orbit. With Aquarius, it begins to swing out wider again. So patience is all about, I believe, your purpose and your perseverance. You're dealing with collective unconscious. These are the big themes that are relevant to all of our lives and all of our experiences, no matter where or who we are on the planet. And in order to excavate that, in order to find the meaning and the relevant truths, takes patience. In the first house, the sun is clarified by the Hierophant. This comes up so often for you. You are a teacher in whatever capacity you exist. You are a gatekeeper and you are a teacher. You revel in sharing information with others that has helped you to be where you are. You're very keenly aware of the requirements of whatever initiation is relevant to your life, your work, the initiation you've undergone to achieve your expertise, your talent, the development, the unfoldment of your talent, the achievement of your goals. And this helps you to understand that the whole process of life is one of learning, and that at every stage you're in a position to help others to come behind you. This is about generational commitment to the advancement of people and the planet. The Ace of Swords in the fourth house is clarified by the Knight of Swords again. So this puts a little more heft behind the conversations, the openness to ideas, the explorations you're about. Not only are you in pursuit of the truth, but you're in pursuit of a process that challenges your own assumptions and the diligence with which that requires. And in so doing, you make an example of this process for others so that you are convening it for the benefit of your team, your tribe, your community. In the seventh house, the house of the Lovers, the card of the Lovers is clarified by the Page of Swords. And this feels as though there is some choice, individual choice regarding a particular relationship that is challenging to you in as much as you identify the limits of what you know in this particular arena, in this particular relationship. This may be your relationship to a child if you're a parent, or vice versa, that your choices, your responsibility is unclear moving forward in this relationship. This also can be the consideration of a more significant or traditional partnership, that you're unclear as to whether this will advance your mission in some way. But whatever the relationship is that you are challenged by, it feels as though you're at a place of recognizing that you don't know. And of course, this is a strength of knowledge. This is the strength of wisdom, to understand the limits of our knowledge, the limits of what we know. However, as someone who records the significance of your experience at some level, who is able to present that, to discuss that, to talk about that, to be a part of a discourse. You know how to simply take notes, observe, witness your experience, your relationships, and your environment in order to get clues about the next step. The only thing you need to be concerned about, the next step. The star in the 10th house is clarified by the Empress card. And the Empress is really about the acclaim of your power, your influence. You are powerful. You are coming into a sense of your power. This is a power that you keep renewing. You keep renewing through your commitment to excavate, to dig around, to unearth the challenging shadows, to illuminate the shadows, to look at the hard things, the behaviors, the patterns we don't like to look at. What is behind the violence or the pain or the suffering in the world, the suffering we've participated in at some level, either as victims or as perpetrators. Your power is your ability to unearth what is underneath that. For you is the power of love. And that love animates all of these actions in the world, all of these positions, whether it is actualized love or perverse love of some sort, or a lack of love altogether. Someone who hurts others is suffering from a lack of love for self, and narcissism isn't love. So this is really a glorification in how the power of your love has sustained you through the challenges you've undergone. I'm going to finish up this reading, Scorpio, with a flora and fauna of Africa, as I love to pay homage to Mother Earth and the motherland. The ancestors were all connected to. And I pulled the Jaguar card, and the key word is spirituality. Reclaim your spiritual power. Seek the guidance of your ancestors to manifest the changes you want in your life. If you've enjoyed this content, there may be a video on one side of my head or another. For your continued enjoyment, thank you so much for being here, for supporting me. Until next time, Namaste.